Welcome to episode 2 of Basingse University Lectures. So, what's in a name? Names usually have some sort of meaning, right? For example, the name Jonathan means to give, and the name Susan means lily. At least that's what they mean in Hebrew. Chinese and East Asian names in general also have some sort of meaning. It is well known in the Avatar fandom that all of our beloved characters have Chinese names. Today, we'll take a look at my favorite, Zuko, and his Chinese name and what it means. Zuko is an interesting case because there seems to be continuity issues with his Chinese name. In the first episode of Book 2, The Avatar State, Zuko's name on his wanted poster is written as Zuko. I'll dive into the meaning of this in a bit. Book 2, Episode 15, Tales of Ba Sing Se, his Chinese name is written as Zuko. In the comic series The Search, Part 1, in Ursa's letter to Ikem, Zuko's Chinese name is written as Shu Gao. The first variation of Zuko's Chinese name from the wanted poster, Zuko, is a bit inarticulate. The word Zu literally means ancestor, and the word Ko means to rob. Does this mean that his name means ancestor robber? Does he rob graves? What is the implication of this? The second variation, Suke, the character Su, is used in a lot of people's names and place names in general. For example, the Chinese city of Suzhou uses the same character. The name of the Soviet Union in Chinese, Sulian, uses the same character used in Zuko's name from Tales of Ba Sing Se. The same character is also present in the Chinese province name Jiangsu. Su can occasionally mean awakened or revived. The word Ke usually means branch of study or science. Avatar Wiki says that the name Suke means awakened rank, but the University of Ba Sing Se does not completely agree. This name doesn't express any innate or deep meaning that can potentially be extrapolated. The oddest Chinese name used for Zuko is Shu Gao. It literally means vertical high, and phonetically it doesn't even sound like the name Zuko. Also, this is very funny, but when I put Shu Gao in my Baidu Translate app, this is what happens. Please don't panic. Ursa is not calling her son, my dear erection. It's just that the word shu can sometimes mean to erect or to stand tall, to be vertical. And my guess is that when you literally put in two words that means to stand tall, to be high, that's just what happens when you put it in translation apps, unfortunately. So, which name is most fitting? Well, phonetically, Zuko sounds most like Zuko. But in terms of continuity, Zuko probably makes more sense. Why is that? Because Sozhen's name in Chinese is Sujing, and this can be seen on the box of Sozhen's history from the episode The Avatar and the Fire Lord.
The final testament of Fire Lord Sozhen.
Another explanation to support why Zuko might be more fitting is because the surname Su is also a relatively common Chinese surname. According to the Chinese population census of 2015, Su ranks 41st in terms of most common surnames. Going back to the Chinese name Zuko, Zu is also technically a surname, but it doesn't appear that often. It doesn't even rank in the top 300 in the population census. According to a few forums, there are a couple tens of thousands of people with this last name. Personally speaking, and I've asked some other Chinese friends, none of us have met anyone with the last name Zu. Because Su is a commonly used Chinese character in Chinese names and place names, and the fact that Sozhen's canonical Chinese name is Sujing, Zuko would probably be the best Chinese name for Zuko for the current moment. At least it won't cause any potential confusion in translation apps. What do you guys think? Agree? Disagree? Do you think I missed anything? Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Basingse University Lectures.